Good morning. This is Real Life Live. Okay, this is the 24th of March, Sunday, and we're back for Major League Baseball, and we'll be here starting this week. We had to do some things, kind of relocate and this and that. So we had to get set up. Now we are. Uh, Now, as you see on the board, like I said, MLB is here. Starts this week. They had a couple of games last week. We saw those. Uh, San Diego and LA. They you know both of them won a game. Let's put it like that. Okay, so it was 1-1, and they started the season. All right, but everybody else starts this week. So now we're looking at the board here, and I have a hat up there. Looks like the San Diego Padres. We'll talk about them. But the news, excuse me, the MLB news everybody was talking about was Shohei, Otani and his best friend. Let's put it like that. Here's what I'm saying. They're buds, so they've been knowing each other for a long time. What I read, life lifeline. I mean, lifelong friends. So, here's what I think. He probably just, loaned them some money. Okay. I mean, Otani's got all this money now. He probably talked when they was young. Hey, one of them says, if I get rich, I'll loan you some money. If I get rich, I'll loan you some money. You know how it goes. Dreams. Okay, but hey, this dream became a reality with those two. Okay, so here's what I think. Yeah, I think he just loaned him some money, and his buddy, I just call him his best friend. I think he just said, hey, he got money, he can do what he want to do with it, because he's grown, and he went out and gambled rather, and lost. So it's a big deal though, and the Dodgers freaked out, fired his friend. Okay, he's gone. I don't know how that's gonna turn out with that. I think they're talking about that, and they put Dave Roberts out there, to kind of clean it up a little bit, and but I don't think it's that there was something dirty going on. It was just a thing like, hey, I loaned you some money, you did what you wanted to do with it, and hey, lost some money, and now the Dodgers, they're looking at, hey, this ain't looking good for us, so we got to get you out of here. That's what I think went down. Okay, so we're going to talk about that as we go along, as we talk about a little bit more things going down as far as that. No, I guess you can call it a case, but let's move on as we we look at the Padres. I like them. Was looking at them this week. Looks like the manager. That would be Mike Schilt. We know him. And by the way, who do you think's gonna have the better year, Ali or Mike Schilt? I got my money on Mike. Okay, I don't even know if Ollie's gonna make it, through the year. You know, but I just was thinking about that, and as far as that goes, I got my money on Mike Shell. Now, I looked at the Padres this week, and like I said, I like what I like. I mean, I like what I saw. Like what I like. Uh, the players, they like the manager. That's the number one thing. Do you like the manager? I don't know if that's the case here in St. Louis, but what I saw, they like the manager, and he's a genuine kind of guy. You know, he's not a phony guy. Okay, so he says what he thinks, and he says what he thinks. I said, and he's kind of direct. So he's not a showman. So on the quote, and I think the players, they know a phony when they see one. So I think they really like the manager out there in San Diego. I think they're gonna have a good year. They do have a lot of talent as far as offensively. Now we're talking about the pitching. Yeah, the pitching is going to be weak. They're going to lose games late in ball games because they don't have a closer, and that bullpen is weak. Offensively, though, they're going to put up a lot of runs on the board. That being said, I think San Diego could be a 500 plus team. Okay, I don't know if they're gonna go over 10, over 500 though. I don't think that might not be able to do that because of the pitching in that bullpen. So we like the Padres, but we don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs. Because with the pitching issues. But they do have the offense, and I like Tatis and Machado looks good. Bogarts looks like he is adapting to moving over to second from short. So I like a lot of things about the Padres, and I like the manager. But the pitching, they'll fall short. Probably in the playoffs. I don't know if they're gonna make that. So uh, we want to talk about them, and let's see. We want to talk about Snell. Blake Snell. He signed with the Giants. Now he came out and said he kind of wanted to be with the Giants, but boy, it took him a while there. But that being said, that's a good signing for the Giants, but that's not going to get them to the playoffs. So, good signing though. That was a picture that if the Cardinals really were here in St. Louis, if St. Louis team was serious or really wanting to contend, they would have went out, maybe talked to the guys, but they didn't do that. But, so yeah, this is Real Life Live. We wanted to come back and talk about a little bit, little baseball as we get ready for the opening of the season. Uh, when I come back, probably be another, cap or whatever. We'll be picking, who we think is going to start off good and not. Who's going to hit, who's not, what player we think is going to, be hot and who's not. So we'll be back. We got a lot of things to talk about, but this is Real Life Live as we come back on the air and talk about baseball 2024 on Real Life Live.